Virgo, good morning. By any chance, I don't suppose any of you guys have tried these, right? Star shrooms. These are absolutely brilliant. I never really promote a product or anything, and I've not been asked to, but it was at hand, and I thought, well, I'll show you guys. They have got like lion's mane. They have got like loads of different mushrooms in there that are really good for anxiety, sleep disorders, possible mental health like ADHD, focus. And I've been taking them for a couple of days now. And wow, I can really feel their effect. And I've got like a high tolerance to things. They're not tripping mushrooms, they're legal. But yeah, they're really good. So look them up. Anyway, Virgo, how you doing? So let's see. What have you got coming up for Virgo? Virgo tarot card reading. Give me a tarot card reading for what's coming up in the future for Virgo. Let's see. 5 of Cups, feeling alone on my own, codependent. I'm just about to do lessons on this on the join button below about change and then also about codependency and everything else. It feels like I've been actually getting 0909 quite a lot myself, and there's a lot going on in my life that I'm about to change. So it's saying to you, go along with the energy of changing something, because whatever it is that's here, if it's your relationship, whatever it is that's happening isn't working. Whatever it is that you or the other person is probably trying to do to change one another, you're soon coming to the realization that nothing is changing. And I've said this for so long and some people still don't get it. People don't. You can't try to change. When you try to change people, it comes across as a major arcana 9, which means gaslighting, okay? Like confusion of why the person doesn't want me, okay? Why are they not around me? Because this can also be playing a martyr or a victim of circumstance where things don't go my own way. And when they don't go my own way and I end up losing, what I end up losing is the other person. So what worked? Nothing. Nothing worked. What you lost was yourself, okay? Virgos represents 9 of being lost, right? So the argument, I lost, they won, or nobody won, because even if you think, well, the other person won, they didn't win. What you both won was nothing, right? So you're possibly going through this very codependent, attaching, detaching type sort of styled connection that you've got with this person, where this energy here, Sagittarius, Taurus, Left Power 5, maybe thinks or feels like they have lost the argument, that they could be losing the person. But what you have here is a codependent fear of being left alone on my own without the person that's mine. Okay. So there could be fear. You see, there could be fear. Well, if they're not paying any attention to me, who are they paying attention to? Please do never jump to a conclusion, because this is also going to be one of the other lessons that I talk about over on the join button below, is to do with where the person can learn how to gaslight, which means that if I make something up in my head that I'm thinking is in my head and I think it's happening, or I feel something is happening but it hasn't, and then I question the other person, that is gaslighting. Because that's trying to convince another person to change their feelings or their thoughts of something that they may or may not have been doing. Okay, so what you get here is being like sabotaged energy. I'm sabotaging relationships because they're not working out, because I don't get what I want when I want it. And the other person doesn't pay attention to me when I need them. But what do you need? You see, a need energy is a codependent energy. 9s are codependent, independent, codependent, independent. At times you might feel like, I want to be independent and I don't need my partner. But then all of a sudden I really do need them, and then they're not there when I need them. And why is that? Because that would be the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, okay? Just because it's the 9 of Cups doesn't relate to the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So let's see, Virgo, in the future, what's coming up for the tarot. So a very slow start. It's kind of like, what did I get in return for what just happened? Nothing. I got nothing. I got a standoff. Pretty much standstill. We came to a stop. We came to a conclusion of, well, look, please just stop with all of this 5 of Cups stuff, right? Because I can't cope. When you need me, you need me. When you don't need me, you don't need me. And that's possibly how you feel. But that might be how the other person feels too. You only want me when you're needing me. But what is all of this sabotage about? Okay, because you're actually pushing me away, but you may not realize that you're doing that. You see, 5 of Cups can very easily play a victim, which is, oh, well, it's your fault because now I'm going to make you feel responsible for what you did to me. Then it goes into a blame. I'm blaming you for making me feel bad about the 5 of Cups. It's your fault. You're the one accountable for my feelings. No one's in charge of your feelings. When you don't have control of your own feelings, Trevor, but when you don't have control of your own feelings, you realize that your feelings are your own. But it comes to a standstill because a person just, you could have put a stop to this yourself. But, I don't know who is that concentrates on the other person more than themselves. But then when you concentrate on yourself too much, you're not concentrating on the other person that makes the other person think of you. You see, it's alchemy. When you don't obsess about someone and give them space and time, they start to obsess about you. Then it goes the other way around. So what you need here as a lesson is balance. You need to learn to balance time and to balance your energy and how you feel. Okay? Because it's like an up and down emotion. 1 minute we're up, the next minute I'm down. Could be like depression, bipolar. Okay? 1 minute I feel okay, the next minute I feel down and lost and lonely and on my own. And then when I'm on my own, I want someone. But then the person that I want doesn't want me. And then when they don't want me, why don't they want me? And then I start to procrastinate why they don't want me. So I spend a lot of time thinking about them. Okay? So you get the 5 of Wands, you see. Virgo, you get this conflict of a life path 5, Sag or Taurus happening to or is the person. But you've got a lot of energy of where when somebody doesn't get their own way and things don't start moving quicker, like I want things to happen now. I want you to see me now. I want to talk to you now. I want this now. I want that now. When it doesn't happen now, that's more of an instant gratification of an addiction of needing stuff now. I need your energy. I need your time. I need your love. I need your support. I need this. I need that. I need this. Needing energy. 9s. Okay. So when you get a needing energy, you get a fight because the other person possibly doesn't have time. Right? So it's saying slow down. What's the rush? What do you need to know right now? What do you need from me now? You could get an argument. It's like, oh, shit. What now? What do you need now? What do you want now? Okay, what in earth is going on with you now? Like, what is it, right? Because it's kind of like this, yeah, but there's a problem. What problem is there? What problem do you have with me that you can't sort yourself? Yeah, but it's you that's the problem. No, because that's blaming and I'm not listening. It's not going to work. You can't keep blaming me for the past. 5 of Cups is a person that gets stuck on the past, right? This is why people that watch tarot are, I'm sorry, but are majority flawed, right? Because, how can I put this? Because I was only going to really do it over on the lessons on the join button. But the ones that go through like very emotional, very times of need and wanting to know answers and questions and then learning about past and staying stuck in the past, what you actually learn is to become someone that maybe gaslights people. Because gaslighting is thinking a lot, starting arguments a lot of conflict, a lot of you're not doing this, you're not doing that, forcing change, forcing people to be what you want them to be when they're not that way. Not might be a Piscean, swinging upon a tree. But when you don't do what I want you to do, I feel down. I play a victim and a martyr to get you to feel sorry for me. And then when I realise that you actually don't give a shit about me, I'll start arguing with you. And when I start arguing with you, then I'm wondering why you don't want to be around me, but I'll blame you for it being you. So the victim becomes the person that may start to learn to gaslight. 9 is a gaslighting energy, but it's minor at the moment. But it's still a gaslighting energy. It's a very confused situation that what I'm learning from you is to gaslight you. Okay. To make you feel sorry. But when you try to make a person feel sorry for you, that is a victim mentality. That is of, well, it's obviously not my fault. It has to be your fault that I feel this way. No, that's gaslighting, right? Because why don't you give me what I want? Why don't you do what I ask? Why don't you feel the way I do feel about you? Well, I might, but not when you're like this, no. Right? Okay, so if you don't want me, I'll sabotage everything. Do you know how difficult that is dealing with people that sabotage happiness? Because what they do is they play a victim and a martyr, and what they do is that they miss out on life itself. They miss out on the good times because they're creating more bad than good. So you miss out on everything that could be good about a connection with a person. But what you do is you procrastinate on the past and the present of being the past, worry, procrastinate, and then you miss out on all of the good times that you can spend with someone. Okay. Now, I don't want to hear that they're a cheating, lying arsehole of someone that cheated on you, because that's obviously a very toxic scenario that you don't want back, right? So you shouldn't still be annoyed, because I'm also hearing paranoid. Paranoia. That's also very difficult to deal with someone, because paranoia is a 9, which also represents what? The major and minor card of gaslighting. I'm paranoid. I think that this is happening. So I'm going to tell the person that I think that you are doing this. What's that? Gaslighting. Right? So what do you become? A person that gaslights people. Okay. It's about having my facts straight. Okay. Before I start complaining and before I start telling a person that they're at fault, I must make sure that they actually did do that first before I accuse them of it. Right. Let's see, Virgo. See? A victim, a martyr. I keep hearing the name Martha or Martyr. Martyr. But a victim mentality of the Page of Wands is, okay, then I won't speak. What's the matter? Well, I feel intimidated. You've hurt me. So just talk then. No, I don't feel like I can talk to you anymore because I can't trust you. What? Because of what? Because what you see? Well, no, I heard you saying it on a tarot card reading. Or I heard you saying this on a general tarot reading. What? You heard it in a general tarot card reading? Really? Did you see me doing that? No? So what are you talking about then, Dave? I've got no fucking idea. Don't lie. I'm not lying. Did you see me do that? No? Well, yes. Well, what are you still doing here then? Okay, so the Page of Wands goes into a victim. So they stop talking and they go quiet. Could be Leo. They go quiet, reserved, feeling like I'm being intimidated by me intimidating. Right? So, well, let's talk about it. No, I don't want to talk to you at the moment. What? Are you still playing a victim? What the hell is the matter with you, man? Right? No, I'm going to put you in timeout, and now I'm going to make you feel bad by going quiet and silent and not speaking to you. I can't verbally speak to you. Why? What are you afraid of? Well, I actually don't have the confidence. There's a Leo energy here. The confidence to speak up and say, because in the past you've told me not to do. Oh my God, here we go again. The past? Yeah, but in the past, when we did this didn't work. No, it don't, because you keep thinking about the goddamn past. Why do you keep going over in your head, in the mind, the past, the past, The past. Yeah, but in the past, that... Okay, then I won't say anything. I'll be quiet. I won't talk. Okay, don't then. You know, if you want to be that way and you want to act like a child, then I'm sorry, but act like one. Because I've got the future to think about. Yeah, but am I a part of that? Well, no, because what happened in the past... Oh, here we go. You get me, Virgo? What's going on with Virgo, please? Now, whatever it was that turned minor has now turned into a major incident. 5. Mental health. Bipolar. Now, please pay attention to this. Virgo is a 9, right? Sagittarius is a 5. Sagittarius means high. Virgo as a major arcana means low. Depression, low. It's a low card, right? Oil. Thick as oil, so low, right? If you was to get Virgo Sagittarius as a mixture, or a Virgo, life path 5, as a mixture, again, you can find this energy of possible bipolar. Because it's 1 minute I'm down and arguing with me, or I am with them, or they are with me. And then I feel high, then I feel low, then I feel high. So the two cards together of the Hermit and Temperance mean, to me, schizophrenia, bipolar, ADHD. Okay, so mental health. Okay. Energy being low and high. Procrastinating, thinking low thoughts, then high thoughts. Jekyll and Hyde. 1 minute, I'm this. The next minute, Matthew, I am that. Or them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. So what you get as a connection with a partner is someone that may question a multiple personality disorder. 1 minute you're down, and the next minute you're all right. Am I right or am I right? Am I right? Because it sounds like Groundhog Day. Okay. Now, I don't mean, yes, Steve, it's them. I mean, for the person that wants to blame the other one, have you actually internally gone for any kind of counselling to do with mental health yourself? Have you checked yourself? I've checked myself all the time. I'm also hearing, please check yourself to do with cancer. Okay, lumps and stuff like that, because I'm hearing that I need to have a checkup. Now, I don't know what that's for, but there's a hospital energy of a checkup. So a hospital appointment to do with, I mean, I've got 3 or 4 coming up myself. Okay, but like hospital appointment or checkup. Okay. You've also got this person that wants to check up on you, where I'm just checking in just to make sure that you're all right. Because I may not have spoke to you in a while. And then you get the major arcana 4, Virgo. 5s and 4s. What have I been teaching about for the last year? Okay, major arcana 5, major arcana 4. Cheech and Chong, black and white, up and down. No and yes, yes and no. The clash of the titans between change. Virgo also represents get ready for change. Scorpio represents you're not going to change me, but we need to start changing the circumstance because nothing's changing, because I'm stuck as a 9 in the past of a never completing cycle of not being able to complete it, because it's a 9, major arcana, minor at the moment. So I keep procrastinating on the past, so I'm stuck in the past, wondering why nothing's changing, because if I have a 5 placement, I'm fighting against a 4 that will not. So it's saying for one of you, accept the fact that people don't. Change is life. Life changes before your eyes, okay? So if you change your job, your life starts to change. If you change your friend group, life starts to change. If you change partners with a different female or male, life starts to become different because you experience different people the same way or differently, depending on how you match and mismatch. But if you are constantly trying to get a person to change, you're fighting a lost cause. because this might be over, but it will guarantee you happen again, Gary or Tina. But it'll happen again and again and again and again until you realize that things don't change. You'll keep trying to fight the other person to change, but they won't. Okay. So the death cards mean I'm putting a stop to it. Okay, I'm trying to put a stop to you committing to me. But it's actually me that's doing it to stop you from committing to me because I keep pushing you away. There's another energy here that I'm now seeing in the death card, and just in case I forget to turn it around. Okay, the Hierophant has his hands out. This is the Hierophant. It's the opposite side of Scorpio, which is what? A 5. Major Arcana 5 of the Hierophant. It stops, pushes the Scorpio energy moving forward, which means that a 5 is actually pushing a 4 out the way, trying to get them to change, to say that it's the 4's fault to not change, when really it's coming from the 5. So they're trying to convince the 4 that it's their fault, that they're to blame for their own shortcomings, to push you away from me because of why? Abandonment issues, fear of being rejected and abandoned, that I'm going to lose you even though I'm pushing you away. Denial, or Daniel, or denial. Denial. Denying the fact that it's actually me. What does denial stand for in AA? Okay. Didn't even know I was always lying to myself, something like that, denial. Didn't even know that I'm lying to myself, basically. That I tried to convince other people that it's them, and actually in denial the fact that it's me. Right? A lot of work needed to be done here. Okay. So very quick reading, okay, for you guys, because I don't want to start clarifying everything because I'm giving you the story there and that's what it is, and that's pretty much what you need to work on, guys. So thanks very much. If you really want to support my endeavors and you want to join the join button below, it is now turned into a multifaceted everything. But at the moment, I'm concentrating on teaching and channeling, becoming a psychic medium, and you will have seen the advert somewhere. Okay, so don't miss out because there's loads of exciting stuff over there and there's loads of exciting stuff being done, and it's only $3 a month. So thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.